Hello and welcome to another edition of Just Say'N with your guy L Breeze, where we like to bring a unique perspective, mainly my perspective, on all hot topic sports and entertainment with a key emphasis on sports. This week we're going to keep that train rolling with the NFL playoff once again. That's right, the NFL playoffs are here. We're in the Divisional Round this week where you got 8 teams battling it out trying to make it a championship Sunday, one step closer to their dreams of making the big show, the Super Bowl. That's right. But how did those teams that are in the divisional playoffs get there this week? They had to sprinkle a little bit of that Sandman dust on 4 teams that got left behind last week. That's right, the 4 teams that went night. Let's look back and discuss. Let's see what happened. First game last week was the Kansas City Chiefs getting upset by the Tennessee How Did I Get Here Titans. Andy Reid, once again, you did it again. You looked good in the first half, running the ball, making some plays with Alex Smith, but you left it in the locker room because in the second half, you stopped doing anything that got you that 18-point lead that you blew in the third and fourth quarter to lose 22-21 to Tennessee, who probably shouldn't even be in the playoffs anyway. So once again, Andy Reid, you and yourself and your staff who can't win the big game, did it again. So for now, you're gone night. And then in the second game, it was my beloved Atlanta Falcons. That's right, the defending NFC champion Atlanta Falcons going back to Cali to take on the rags to riches story, which was the Los Angeles Rams. Oh yeah, Sean McVay, Todd Gurley, and Jared Goff. Oh, the most explosive offensive team in the NFL this year. 13 points. That's all you can muster up because that Atlanta defense was dominant. They dominated y'all. And I told you last week that they were a little wet behind the ears and they weren't quite ready for that big stage. That's right. So the Atlanta Falcons uprooted the Los Angeles Rams, leaving them about a 6-month supply of Xanax so they can get a good night's sleep. Because for now, Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams, you're gone night. And then Sunday, first game was just horrible. It was unbearable, unbearable to watch. I just couldn't. I mean, it was the Buffalo How Did I Get Here Bills taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, dominated by defense, Jacksonville, your defense looks amazing. Okay, but offensively, you have some challenges. Now, Blake Bortles, who looked terrible, did muster up enough energy to get that one touchdown to give you a 10-3 lead that you maintained throughout the game. So you were able to survive and make it to the next level. And Buffalo, who was just happy to be there, you played one extra game, pat on the back, first time since 1999. But now that that's over, Buffalo Bill fans, you all can go night. And then that second game last Sunday was amazing. It was the NFC South Showdown. The third time that the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints faced off against each other in the season. Third time. They thought that it could be third time as the charm for the Panthers, but Cam Newton, you look good. You were throwing dimes everywhere, but the problem is when you throw dimes, you need somebody to catch them. Now, after the game, this week, you fired your offense coordinator and your quarterbacks coach. Somebody look at the front office and get this boy some help. Get him some wide receivers, man. Breeze looked good. They shut down the defense against the Saints, the run game against the Saints, but they were able to surpass that with that passing attack by Drew Brees. So, for now, Carolina Panther fans, your mottos keep pounding. We'll keep pounding in your sleep because for now, Panther fans, you're gone night. Well, that's how the wild card weekend shaped up to give us this divisional round playoffs that we have coming. It's going to be exciting weekend of football, Saturday and Sunday. First game up, you have the Atlanta Falcons traveling back on the road to the city of brotherly love against the Philadelphia Carson Wentzless Philadelphia Eagles. That's right, Philadelphia Eagles, who've been without their star quarterback the last couple of weeks. Looks like a non-playoff team to me. And I know Eagle fans, you're mad. You're mad because you're upset because you're an underdog. Well, if you look at yourself the last couple of weeks, you look like you shouldn't even be here. If your record wasn't as good to get that number 1 seed a couple of weeks ago locked up, you probably wouldn't even be in the playoffs. But anyway, I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to dominate again, and this time you probably will see an explosion on the other side of the ball for the Falcons. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Devontae Freeman, all get it done. Put points up against the Eagles, send them packing, send them sleeping, and move on to Championship Sunday. Now, in the next game on Saturday night, you got the Tennessee Titans, who probably shouldn't even be in the playoffs anyway, going to see the evil empire, New England Patriots. Now, I don't think that game is going to be competitive. It'll probably be over with by halftime. So if you got plans for Saturday night, watch a little bit of the game and go out and enjoy yourselves. Then Sunday Sunday is the showdown. Sunday you got two good games Sunday. You got the first one with the Jacksonville Jaguars going up to Pittsburgh to face the Steelers. Now, this is a bit of a rematch from week 3. Jacksonville put on a show last time they played Pittsburgh. Put the smack down on Big Ben, causing them to throw 5 picks. Now, does Big Ben throw 5 picks this week? I don't think so. I think they'll hand that ball off to Le'Veon Bells, run it down the throat, get it done, sprinkle a little Antonio Brown on them, and I think they take care of the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are led by Blake Bortles, who probably will throw at least 2 interceptions, if not 3, against Pittsburgh this weekend. That's probably going to shape out a little bit like that, maybe get a little ugly, maybe a little face-off here and there because the 2 defenses are pretty good. So it may look good in the first half, and I think Pittsburgh runs away with it after that. And then the second game you got Sunday, you got the showdown between the New Orleans Saints traveling up to Minnesota to take on the 2-seeded Vikings. Now, Case Keenum and the Vikings have been looking good, but that stingy defense of theirs is stingy for a reason. I think they hold Drew Brees and the Saints under 20 points and take care of the Saints to move on to Championship Sunday to face the Atlanta Falcons. That's how I see things shaping up, guys. It's going to be a great weekend of football. If your team is still in the playoffs, good luck. For those that are not in it, quit hating and just watch some football. That's it, guys, for this week's episode of Just Saying. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please subscribe. Go to YouTube and subscribe to #JustSay'N. Hit that subscribe button. Like the video so we can continue to bring some good content in the near future. Well, that's it for now, guys. It's your guy, L Breeze, and I'm just saying.